Life is very different as a dad. It's the best feeling in the world, to be fair. Seeing the moment he was born, and that, it's honestly, you can't put into words. It's absolutely crazy. But I'm missing my 10 hours of sleep a night. That was the people warn you and stuff, and you kind of don't believe it. But and did I cry? No, I didn't. I did feel emotional in that, but I have like delayed emotions, so I'll never cry on the spot when something happens. So no, I didn't cry, but it doesn't mean that I didn't enjoy the moment. Yeah, with difficulty, it's hard. It's hard for everyone. What I've been doing in lockdown is being a dad. That has took up a large bulk of my time, and then I've been keeping myself fit and healthy, or trying to at least. It's obviously not as easy when you've not got AD Gardner and Bubble barking down your neck to mate the line, but I've been doing what I can there. And then me and a very good friend of mine, Jack Hodgkiss, we've started a business venture. We've started a new innovative grip sock called Grips Official. So if any fans want to go and follow our social media, Grips with a Z dot official on Instagram. So there's my little plug for the for the Q&A. And yeah, that's been keeping me pretty busy and something exciting. Yeah, little Noah lives across the street. His grandparents actually live across the street. Sorry, he doesn't. So first of all, how did it feel to score at Wembley? It was a very, very good moment. I remember Jace Clark got us a quick play the ball like he always does. And then Deck was screaming for the ball out the back because we obviously had a few numbers on him, and I kind of gave him a little show, and I thought, now I'm going myself. And, when I actually got over, I couldn't really believe that I had. And yeah, it was a good moment, and I'd be lying if I didn't say I've watched it about 1,000 times back. So yeah, I always say thanks to Jace Clark for making my career with a quick play the ball. And little Noah, but I actually felt bad actually. So we obviously won at Wembley, and then he basically, I bought a front door and it doesn't have a letterbox on it. So I have a post box like outside my house, which barely gets opened. So we just won at Wembley, and little Noah, bless him, he's posted me a little card through, like shaped like the Challenge Cup, saying congratulations. But we've celebrated for a few days, and then I've got home, and I've not really wanted to open my post box and get the bad news of bills, so I've just left it. And about a week later, I've realised that he's left me this letter. So I thought, oh God, he's going to think I've been ignoring him. But I went and knocked on and thanked him. And yeah, I'll definitely be chucking a ball about with Noah when lockdown's over. Yeah, I'm gonna say two from Warrington, because I'm gonna say um, a prop forward who I just missed out on playing with, and someone who I really do idolise and look up to is Big Moz. Uh, Pretty basic reasons why you see what he's done in the game, and the Aussies who come over here. I remember Ashton Sims telling me like he is the scariest. Like everyone feared him over there. He was the ultimate competitor, and that's what you want to be as a front rower. So Big Moz is definitely someone who I wish I'd play with, and I think I just missed out by a year or two. And then also Lee Braze, although I hate to say it, but nah, he was our coach at academy, and I must have signed my first team contract in 2013, and Brady was meant to be playing in 2014. So he was like, oh, and hopefully it would have been pretty cool to play with my coach at the time. And he was like, oh, I'll show you the ropes and all this. And then obviously bad news with his neck injury, so I didn't get to play with Brazy. So yeah, I'd probably say Brazy as well. Right, I've got a bit of a list for you, because it's been hard times, and I think you'll probably be able to tell looking at me here. The first place I'm going is getting that wig chopped, getting myself to King's Cuts and getting that wig chopped, because it's absolutely killing me. But I don't trust Laura and I don't trust myself, so I'm just going to grow it, look a bit of a scruff for a while, and then so I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to go to the gym, because I am trying my best, but there's only so much you can do with a pair of dumbbells in the garden, and my body's starting to resemble a melted wheelie bin at the minute. So I'll go to the gym, and then I think I'd come home, get dressed, and then I'd go to Corks out in Stockton Heath. I'd sip on some nice wine and dip some bread in some camembert cheese. Then I'd go and see my family and let them have a proper hold of Bobby and have a drink with my family. And then I'd end the day having a good old drink with all my mates. And then the day after, I'd go back in training because I'm missing that too. I'd most like it to be. I'm trying to think who I have the best conversations with, and I think my least generic conversations, like not the usual, "Hi mate, how are you? Yeah, yeah." I think probably Tommy Lynham and Jake Mamo. We have some pretty open chats, and they keep me entertained. So I'd probably go with them too because they'd keep me entertained. And then who would I least like to go in a lift with? It'd be someone with bad breath. I think it'd be a toss-up between Danny Walker and Det Patton. I seen a question come in about that. So yeah, probably a toss-up between them two. Yeah, I think just enjoy it. That's the main thing. If you've got to enjoy what you're doing, otherwise you won't go far in it. And yeah, I wouldn't put too much pressure on yourself. Just listen to your coaches, keep a smile on your face, and it helps if you're a little bit daft in the head, because I think to play rugby you've got to have a little screw loose somewhere. Yeah, I did play a lot of sports as a kid. I played football till I was 15. I played cricket. I did athletics, but obviously not athletics. You can tell by my frame. It wasn't athletics. I was the shot put thrower. But I actually went to a little competition where it was like an athletics thing, but you couldn't just do shot puts. You had to do a running race. So I had to do a running race, and I got absolutely battered. I think it was like 400 meters. I was finished about 100 meters behind everyone. But yeah, athletics. So yeah, so I like a lot of sports. So I'm missing my live sports on the telly. I think European nights at Anfield, you can't beat them. They're just a different gravy, that atmosphere. So every single one of them are very special. So I've been to a few of them, been lucky enough. So probably them European nights at Anfield. Yeah, I'm not willing to give that information out, but I do see them as just an investment really, and I think they'll be worth the money that I paid for him in the long run. My first one is obviously first Super League try was against Catalan. I think it was my first game of the 2015 season. I played a few in the 2014 season, and my first game played 2015 season. I scored against Catalan, and that was good because then I got my first start the week after. So that was a nice, memorable one. My second favourite try was the Hull FC one last year when we got to Wembley, because we knew we'd won then. That was a really good one because I kind of felt like I was in a bit of poor form at the time when that game came, and then I feel like that was a bit of a turning point for me, gave me a bit of confidence to kick on. So that was another good moment. And then my favourite try is obviously the Wembley one, which I spoke about before, because yeah, what a moment. Thank you to all the fans and fellow teammates. If any of them left me any questions, thank you for all your questions, and stay safe. Hopefully we'll get some good news on Sunday off Boris, and this will all be over soon.